Pandas. Sorry about that. Every time my computer like shut down. Every time it shuts down, I have to redo all these. I keep forgetting. It like had an automatic update last night. Sorry about that, Pandas. I thought the trade was good. We had a spike channel, and for me, every reason to take that trade was there, other than it was before market open, and that could be the only reason why to stop me from entering that trade, but took it anyways, and got burned, obviously. I spike channel, come back to the bottom of the channel, and failed second entry long. Had a good, decent setup there. We're gonna let the shakeout. Looks like it's a shakeout for a little bit. And it didn't help that the fact that it like almost took me out a couple times. And then it actually kept me in the trade. So I was like, all right, let's see what happens. Big bear bar ending on its low. A lot of shakiness here. I'm not sure what's going on here. Lower high might be interested. Lower high might be interested here. Looks like it's just shake. Get the shakes out. I'll try. The signal bar is not too pretty here. I'll try anyways. Let's see. Okay, we're in. It's a lower high trade. I prefer to make one fell swoop, but we'll see. I prefer to make one fell swoop. We shall see.
Target
Right,
filled.
take it. Easy peasy. It looked like it wanted to do it here, and then now it failed to like reverse back up. So I was like, all right, let's try one more time. The lower high was good. The signal bar wasn't the best, but ended up working out for me. Let's see here. All right, I gotta do this again. A second. So I'm like focused on scalping now. Just scalping. We're just focused on scalping now, Pandas. Not that many swing trades anymore because we got intraday accounts. If you don't know, the intraday accounts are actually somewhat cheap. Especially the activation fees are very cheap. So I decided to get new ones here. This is officially my 6th attempt to get a payout. Goodness gracious, Pandas. 6th attempt to get a payout here. Very frustrated this year. It's like one attempt per month, essentially. Now, the first goal, Pandas, is to get to trailing threshold. Trailing threshold. Sorry about yesterday for those who were waiting yesterday. I had to pick up someone from the airport and their flight got delayed, and they didn't give me any updates until like I was already waiting, and so yeah, unfortunately I couldn't tell people about it and whatnot. So, but yeah, I ended up staying at the airport longer than I wanted, so therefore I couldn't stream. But Pandas, here we are, and we're gonna get it. We're absolutely gonna get it here. I like where I took my profits. I mean, the bottom of the channel. Right, when I say channel, I mean spike and then channel. And the market typically comes back to the bottom channel, is retesting it, and potentially creating a trading range now. That's kind of the idea of what happens with spiking channels. This is the most likely scenario. I don't know, maybe I should just trade the 5-minute micro chart. I've had a lot of success with this. Not much bamboo per day, but oh, we got a huge gap here. I didn't realize that. We had this gap. Golly, this chart's crazy. I have to mark this. This is very important, actually. This is a very important level for us. This is where it is on the 500 tick. What's gold up to? Ooh, gold exploded. Man, should I just first entry here off the 20 EMA on gold? Maybe. It's a good signal bar. It's a hidden second entry long. Maybe I'll try gold trade here. Shall we? I'm in gold. Micros, so it's really nothing if I lose this. If I lose this trade, it's like 50 bucks or something. You know, it's 80 bucks. It's actually not as little as I thought. 80 bucks? Look at that fill, pandas. Isn't that ridiculous? Isn't that so blatantly obvious they're giving a slippage on purpose here? That's with the stop limit order, and they put me one tick above the price. They didn't even get there yet. That is some dirty play. I mean, that is really nasty stuff. That is really nasty stuff. It's just it's like it's so blatantly corrupt, in my opinion. Giving you slippage on a stop limit order. It's a limit order, pandas. How am I getting slippage on a limit order? Does that make any sense to you? Getting slippage on a limit order and the price doesn't even get up there. I find it does spike up there a little bit, but it took a while. I see this as a second entry long. A, B, C. I see it as a second entry long, but it's not technically a second entry long. It's a hidden second entry long. Right, the movement's there. Right, you get a pullback, two pullbacks basically. Right, one pullback, another pullback, one pullback, then a first entry, then another pullback. So you got two pullbacks here. It comes after a huge spike up and a test of the 20 MA with a good signal bar, and decided let's give it a try. Yeah, kind of my risk reward is kind of crazy here. Ooh, we're spilling. We're absolutely spilling here. Fail second entry long on the 2500 tick chart, I think caused us to spill. Huge bear bar. You're thinking it's gonna try to get to get the gap fill or at least a 20 MA. That's what I'm thinking. Like 20 MA minimum. We had news already at 8:30. It was actually enough to pass any of your counts. Second entry short. It's looking ugly, as you can be. Two bear bars in a row. First bear bar is a doji bar, though. My concern is it might just bounce off the 20 MA. I'm not sure. That's my major concern, at least. The main issue here is I do not know if it's going to bounce off the 20 MA here or not. But we got like solid bear bars heading to gap fill, which typically is you know, a sign that we'll probably fill the gap, but I don't know. Let me say good morning to a couple of you guys. Knowledge Hub, good morning. Turtle Toes, good morning. You Nessie Burke, good morning. Thanks for letting me know no sound. Sorry about that. Sherman, welcome. Bill 7, always reminding us what's good. Scalping that like button. Speedy Boy, welcome. Knowledge Hub. It's so rare for me to get slippage like that in Apex. What kind of PC you got? It's not like a PC thing. It's like, you know, the things happen in Rhythmic. And so the fact that I'm getting one tick slippage on limit orders is just insane to me. I just don't get it. It really boggles my mind. I have no idea how that even happens. How do you get slippage on a limit order? Like the whole idea of limit orders is to guarantee you to get filled at that price or better, not worse. I still get it. What am I trading? I'm trading on Nasdaq. Nasdaq, for those who are new, this is a Nasdaq. I call it Nasdaq because it's cracked out of its mind. 100-point swings per candle is crazy. All right, what do we got here? What do we have here, pandas? What do we got here? Got an undershoot, little undershooty thing here. We got a second entry short here. Bad signal bar. I'm really trying to figure out a trade on the 5-minute chart. I guess I could just go short here, but there's some issues for sure. I could get demolished here. I could get demolished here. I could get demolished here. There's a lot of wiggling going on right now. Whoa. That's gross. If it bounces here, that's gross. I'm not sure if the 20 EMA is going to act as support, preventing you from filling that gap. All right, this has to be it, yeah. I think I gotta try this. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try. Thoughts and prayers. If we don't fill the gap, that is trading, you know what I mean? That is the essence of trading if we don't fill this gap here. Nothing is guaranteed. Everything's a probability. And we're rolling the dice right now. Oh, it's such a high chance to fill that gap. You got multiple bear bars going right to it. And I think I got to hold and get burned. Absolutely smoked here, Pandas. I'm getting smoked. No! Don't get smoked.
Target filled.
Oh, wow, Pandas. We actually get filled. Let's do it. It actually fills the gap. Just does what it's supposed to do. Cool. Oh, you know what? It doesn't fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. It actually doesn't fill the gap on the 5-minute chart, which is the important chart to fill the gap for. Right? The gap is only there for the 5-minute, really. Oh, there it is. It fills the gap now. Geez, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row, finally fills the gap. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. I was thinking about just going short right here. I was just uncertain, though. I've seen crazier things, Pandas. Trust me, I've seen crazier things. Are we just in a strong downtrend is a question. Multiple bear bars in a row on the 5-minute chart. I don't know. Do I just sell here? Are we just in a strong downtrend or are we going to have a morning reversal? Strong downtrend or morning reversal? It looks pretty darn bearish to me right now. Looks pretty darn bearish to me right now. Hmm. People just selling the close here. Hmm. This is what it looks like on the 500 tick chart, like virtually untradeable. All first entries with very small swing trades. I mean, I could try. I could try. I am so bad at first entries, but I can try. Especially if there's outside bar reversals on them. I'm so bad at first entries, but here we go. Thoughts and prayers. Like I said, so bad at first entries. Every first entry I always take on a first entry trend. I always find the bottom somehow or the top, and it just violently reverses. It's insane. It's actually crazy how my record is so bad when it comes to first entries. It's insane. Like it's like statistically impossible how bad my record is for first entries. Behold, sick. I somehow find the I always find the end of the trend when I try to enter reverse entries. It's crazy, pandas. Like I cannot find ever a first entry that just works out. It's insane. Even on the most ridiculous trends, like I cannot enter first entry. I always find the reversal spot. It's just sickening to me. Like how is it possible that every first entry I take, when you have 6 in a row that work, that I enter the one that fails? It's just crazy. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it, Bandus. It is what it is. I just cannot. Well, I have a gold trade, Bandus. I forgot. I still have this gold trade going on. I totally forgot about this gold trade. We'll go with another contract here. No. We'll keep it one. Look at this first. Oh my goodness. First entry off the 20, man. Goodness gracious. Just oh, second entry, Pandas. Let's see if we get it. I'll enter a second entry here. Whatever. Can we get a second entry one time? No second entry. Only first entries now. I enter this first entry, lose. I should just enter this first entry. Just small risk on this trade. Probably makes a new low here on the really small risk first entry. Maybe I should just enter it again. Darn it. I'm just really bad at first entries. Oh, here's a second entry. It's gonna be outside bar reversal. It's gonna be poop, but it's gonna be absolute poop here. But I'm gonna try anyways. It's gonna be an outside bar reversal second entry. That's all we get in this trash. Absolute trash. Okay. We don't make a new low, surprisingly. It's a really terrible signal bar to try to go short here, but I'm gonna try. The 5-minute chart printing a bull bar now. 5-minute chart printing a bull bar. It might have just wanted to fill the gap and push back up. That's fine as well. I mean, that can easily happen. It's the second entry with a bad signal bar, but you can say two double key areas here. That makes it easy for me not to enter short. It's a terrible signal bar. The 5-minute prints a strong bull bar ending on its high. Could reverse this right on support. I could look for a fail so I can enter short here now. Like I said, I am like the miracle bottom buyer, bottom seller on a downtrend. Like I've literally sold the bottom of it. It's just sick. You should always fade my first entry trades. What in the world? Lucky you guys. Lucky you guys. Most amazing. We'll try here, pandas. Whatever. Okay, that makes it easy to skip. It's a super strong bear bar. We'll just let it go. Looking for a second leg down, perhaps on the 5-minute chart. I'll take a failed trap here. Let's see. I'll take a failed trap here. Let's see. Trap. I mean, it's a really bad signal, but I cannot take this trap here. It is too ugly for me to try. Gold. Broke out. Okay, nice. This trap is too ugly. I think the 5-minute does warrant another leg down. Question is, what would that leg down look like? I'm gonna try fail trap here. Let's see if we get some bamboo. Some bamboo roonies here. We'll try a fail trap. Okay, we're in this fail trap attempt. Doesn't look good for me right now. Let's see if we get a nice push to the downside. Trend line could protect this. And we get burned. We get skinned alive here. We get chopped alive. We get chopped up alive here, pandas. Absolutely sickening. We're definitely gonna lose this trade, but I tried. I tried with the failed trap. Failed traps have been a very bad trade for me lately. Like I've been trying to take a lot of failed traps. They from my from my experience, failed traps typically are very good trades because like you get trapped 2 times. It's pretty terrible if you're on the opposite side of that. And I just I like the failed trap, especially when I'm like if I have a bearish bias, I see a failed trap. I want to look for the new low. Usually has a very strong violent move to the opposite side, but looks like I'm gonna get crushed here. It's still clearly above the 20 MA, like floating up every time. Okay, we do the L4, but it's above the 20 MA here. We get burned here. We get skinned alive, absolutely skinned alive here, pandas. We get filleted here. We're getting filleted. Now it's a good second entry long for off the trend line at 20 MA here. Yep. We get filleted alive. It's actually sickening. Ooh, our gold trade's actually working okay. We need that 1-to-1 bare minimum here on this trade. We get we get filleted a lot. Oh my gosh, it's going back down. This is a stay away market, Panda. You stay away from this. Jeez Louise. One more temp short. Outside bar reversal. No, thank you. Just sit on my pause here. Maybe, perhaps. Just a 5-minute lower high is your best trade. Second entry short on the 2500 tick chart could be an okay trade. There's so many doji bars. It's a bit scary to try to trade that. Lower high here, but clearly above the 20 minutes still. Pretty rough. This is rough trading for sure. Very rough trading. Let's see. I literally called the bottom. I went short at the bottom of this down. Like I literally did it again. It's incredible. My track record on first entries, like maybe that should be a rule. Never enter first entries. Goodness gracious. At least when it looks like this. I mean, it was pretty choppy. I shouldn't try. I thought it would be a give up bar here. Yuck. Look at this. This is crazy looking. All right, we finally made this decide. We finally decided to reverse here. A strong bull bar ending on time, the 5 minute chart. That would make me eat. That would make it easy decision not to go short. I should just really stick to the. Should really just stick to the micros here. Goodness gracious. Truly, this could be a good trade here. Let's see. We got a couple things working for us. We don't quite get to this trend line though. That's an issue. Gold. Gold is looking okay, I guess. I guess worth holding. Worth holding to this for gold. Got the higher low. Creates a nasty wick here, but let's see if we can get some good bamboo on gold. In gold, I literally don't care. I mean, I'm trading so small in gold. It's 1 micro. And that's kind of like how I like my trading, or I just really don't care. Maybe I should go back to micros. This is painful here. This is tough to go short against, right? Multiple bull bars in a row here. Especially bouncing off a previous day's close, which is like a gap fill. Right? Like when you bounce off a gap like this, you got to think that it might just go up from here. Who knows? The 2 bull bars, you might just buy here if you're a bull. I still think the 500 tick chart is untradeable. This is disgusting to me. Right? This whole everything here is not tradable. None of this is tradable, in my opinion. None of this is tradable. All these circles represent chop, which makes it virtually impossible to trade. Okay, we finally do touch our trend line now and 20 MA. This is you almost have every reason to go short here if you're trying to decide what to do. I think the 5 minute does warrant one more leg down, but we'll see. I want this to be a somewhat okay signal bar. It's quite huge. Yeah, it's not that big. Let's see if we can get some bamboo here. Okay, it could be a good signal bar here. Let's see. I want this candle to finish before I enter. It meets all the criteria to go short here, in my opinion. It meets all the criteria. If you lose, you lose, but I think you gotta try. It misses one criteria. It's a bad signal bar. That criteria alone could be enough for you to skip. Especially if we break this high, then I definitely don't want to stick around and find out. Yeah, we break the high. Now we're like 1, 2, 3, 4 potential bull bars in a row. And we're breaking way above this trend line now, which is a problem. 500 tick chart. I mean, oddly enough, it's quite predictable, even though it's super nasty looking. It's just grinding up in the worst way possible, but it's grinding up. Am I still in gold? I am still in gold. Amazing. Just let gold do its thing. Like I don't mind gold in the background, just printing money. Let's see. I think it's still viable, pandas. Let's see. Let's try. I think it's still viable here. We're gonna give it a shot here if it does trigger. Still 1,300 ticks left. Quite a lot of ticks. It's only halfway done this candle. I wish this was a signal bar. This is currently the signal bar. Thoughts and prayers here. Okay. Ooh, that's beautiful, actually. I'm really glad that happened. I'm actually glad that happened. Get a little more time to print this candle. All right, we're in. We're in it to win it. Let's see. I prefer not to have to risk more than this. But if I must, I will. Prefer not to risk this whole thing, but if I must, I will. Second entry long on the 500 tick chart. Actually, it looks like a very good second entry long now. This could be dangerous. Very dangerous. Looks like we're gonna get smoked again, pandas. We're getting smoked in every direction. Oh boy, it's gonna hurt. Oh boy. GG's, we're dead. My goodness, pandas. Like, I almost want to stop today. I mean, it's 2 loss. Was it? I won 1. I lost 1, 2, 3. I have 1 more in me. No, I lost this one. I won this one. Okay, so that's 0. Okay, so I have 1 more in me, pandas. Like, this is diabolical. Maybe I should just stuck with this chart, and it just came a beautiful second entry long off the 20 EMA and trend line. I just thought the 5-minute warranted 1 more push down. I thought this might trigger that 1 more push down, but it looks like a V bottom on the 5-minute chart. Fail second entry short, 2,500 tick. This could just skyrocket. Let's see. I'm getting clobbered, pandas. Are these funded? Yes, they are. These are funded. These are absolutely funded, and I'm getting crushed. I got about like 2,500 left on threshold. That's 1 more for 1 more loss. I'm currently, my record is 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4. 2-4 right now. Getting clobbered here. I mean, does it seem obvious what it's going to try to do? It's going to try to fill this gap up here now. Or fill the gap below, now it's going to try to fill the gap above. Could be the most obvious thing ever, but I really didn't like any of this price action, and it looked nasty. But looking back at it, now with this trend line here, I realize this is actually pretty darn good. Pretty darn good long to take. But also it didn't help that on the other side, 2,500 tick chart, we actually had a nice second entry short to take. With trend, right? This one's with trend. So, like, you think about it, what takes higher priority? Higher time frames or lower time frames? And here, the lower time frame took priority. I mean, I guess they should speak into each other, to be honest. But yeah. I mean, maybe you shouldn't take with either. If you don't have confidence on both, then don't take with either, yeah? Maybe that's the secret. That's the secret sauce. Coming back down now. So sick. So sick, this move. So sick here. I could try to go short here, but it seems ridiculous to me. We're just creepy and we're like creepy crawling up this channel right now. When I say creepy crawly, I mean like it's very choppy and it's grinding. And it's doing it in a very creepy way. Lots of wicks and tails, looks like spider legs type situation. Whoo! It's okay. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. I got one more loss in me, and then we'll call it. Call it kaputs. I took that trade well knowing the risk, and I thought it was worth it. Right. The only reason why I took that trade, I thought it was worth it. We're coming off multiple hits on this trend line beneath the 20 MA triggers. The signal bar is not the best, which sucked, and but the red flags bouncing off a support, which is the previous day's close. All right. So technically, this is a second entry long. I should take this as well. Look at that. Look at that nastiness. This happens a lot too. The second entry fails and also the trap fails. The failed trap is where the money is. I mean, technically, I should be going long here. It's still viable in this, but I'm going to take the short here instead if it fails. So much risk. I hate this. I don't know why so much risk on these candles. Why do I have to take so much risk on the 500 tick chart? It's incredible amounts of risk on this trade. Good signal bar we're going to try. Thoughts and prayers, Venus. It's a good signal bar we're going to try. Fail second entry long. How's gold doing? See, this is why micros are nice. I literally let gold go and I don't even care what happens. And technically, I'm making more money on gold than I am on the Nasdaq without caring. Isn't that a trip? All right, we're in this trade, whatever. So be it. My hands are in the fate of the market now. My hands are in the fate of the market now. Oh, the trap fails. We lose. I just don't like the amount of risk I have to take on this trade as well. It's a good signal bar to go short as well. You know, it is what it is. I'll take the hit here. I like the trade a lot. I think it's fine. I think it's worth it. You know, all these trades I think I took today, I think were worth it. Other than this trade, that was a dumb trade. Dumb trade. I don't like that trade. This trade went short here. Must have been from another. Ooh, okay. We're still in this trade. Let's see what happens. If this triggers, could be very good news for us. It doesn't trigger, so it could be very bad news for us. Right? There's so many limit orders waiting here. Two strong bear bars on the 2500 tick chart in a row. You're thinking some follow through there, hopefully. But it could just be limit order trading on the 2500 tick chart. I mean, we'll just let it play out. You know, we'll let this play out. I don't mind. It does trigger and it snaps back up. That's not very good news for me. The moment trigger snapped back up, you saw it with your eyes, your own panda eyes. No follow through on this bar, which is also not a good sign for me. And another reversal back up, which is super frustrating, but here we are. So many retracements here. We finally might be getting the move that we're looking for. It does give a strong bear bar ending on its low, so we're holding. Hold. And if it decides to snap back up from here, it is what it is. There's just not much I can do about it. Two bear bars in a row, we're going to hold. Right, we get two bear bars in a row like this, you're looking for follow through. If it snaps all the way back up again, not much I can do about it. If you got two bear bars in a row and it snaps back up, your hands are in the fate of the market right now. It needs to have one more push down here. With this double bear bars like this, like I'm looking for one more push down. If it doesn't give it to me, so be it. It is what it is. Just not much I can do about it, right? Another push down. Snaps back up, outside bar reversal. Can we get there one time? Nope. I try to get to this key area, which I felt like was the most obvious target. It's snapping back up now, and most likely will come out of this trade break even. But for me, like I don't think I'll manage this trade any other way. Like I'm gonna put my take profit at the most obvious target here, and just wait and hold and see.
Target filled.
Pandas! Pandas! We are 3 and 4 now. Beautiful, beautiful. What's my gold? What's gold doing? Gold is still just doing absolutely nothing right now. Just floating still. I watched a horror flick yesterday. Um, what is it? It's a movie made by like a YouTuber. I'm not talking about Obsession. Obsession was a very good movie, I thought, for I guess it's this guy's first movie he made, but Obsession was a very good movie. And I love the fact that these indie guys, not Indian, but these indie directors are making a scene in cinema because I think there needs to be reform in Hollywood, like major reform. And the way you do that is with these indie guys making great movies with great plots and scripts, and basically create competition. So I love the fact that these indie guys are making good movies. Like I want them to make the best movies. But like for me as a consumer, I just want the best product possible. I don't want. Oof, look at this. Look at that take profit, Pandas. That is a beautiful take profit there. Um, or as a consumer, I don't want anything other than like the best product possible at the best price. That's all I want. And I'm not saying that's all I want in life, but as a consumer, that's like what I want. But uh, as these indie guys are making better and better movies, I think it's just gonna put pressure on Hollywood, and Hollywood dropping like $500,000 and barely making a profit, whereas Obsession like it's like $1 million film, and it like made 300 million or something like that. So it's just like that trade-off is insane. Um, but the movie I watched yesterday was a movie called Backrooms. And compared to Obsession, I wouldn't say it's as good, but um, but I thought it was interesting. It's more artsy. It's if you don't know the premise of it, it's like a person who gets stuck in a liminal space. And I don't know the definition of liminal. That's what they call it, but it's basically like an infinite space that's like infinite, and every like room is kind of has like its own little theme, and um but yet they're all kind of connected, I guess. I don't know. What's the definition of luminal? Definition of luminal. Specialize. What? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong word. Luminal space. A liminal. Liminal space. It's a in-between zone. Okay, that's what they call it. That's in-between zone. That's what it is. How many points did we get on that trade? It was an okay movie. I was entertained, but also I don't know. We made 50 points on that trade, Pandas. Isn't that crazy? We made a 50-point banger on that trade. To me, the second leg down on the 5-minute chart is complete. So at this point, we can do whatever we want. We can come back up, go back down. It looks like it wants another shot to the downside, but it's too choppy for me. It's very choppy. Very, very choppy here. All this was a fail second entry long, Pandas, with trend, overall trend. Okay, so we do make a new low. 5 minute is creating a second leg. And when you see this, the first thing you think about, well, when I see this, the first thing I think about is a measure move. Trying to make a measure move down here. Let's see if we get there. And it's to the bottom of this trading range that was set yesterday. Like all day yesterday, we're in this trading range. We can very much be still stuck in this trading range. We're looking for this measure move here. I don't want to get married to this, but it's a measure move. Can I put this on this chart? Yes, I can. All right, cool. There's a second to short slamming into this potential support. For me, the reason why I really want to go short there is because we already had a second leg down, and at this point, it could reverse back up, and that would have been a-okay, in my opinion, in terms of price action. Gold, it's betraying me a little bit here. Maybe looking for a new low on gold. Maybe coming back to the previous day's close on gold. Unfortunate. We also had created a II pattern where it broke to the upside. So for me, I was like, let's hold, see what happens. Ends up betraying me, and it doesn't look too hot anymore. Gold, at least. And if it does make a new high here, if it gets to the 1 to 2, then that'd be quite nice. At the end, I'm risking $80 on this trade to gain 160, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, 160. So I really don't care what happens here. And that's the best way to trade, right? When you just don't care what happens. And that's how you know you should just be trading micros all day, every day. Golly. Two bear bars in a row. Potentially three. Feels like an extra long here. Could be a good trade to propel us to get this measure move. Let's make this as accurate as possible here. I mean, I made it one tick above. Tried to make it one tick above. Yeah. Why is it only going that way? So weird. Okay, more or less, here's your target, in my opinion. That's your target right here. Okay. Shall I try first entries once again? Should I try first entries once again? If they'll ever give it to me. We're gonna hit this target in one fell swoop here. With no entries. This is literally one leg down here. I'll try. Okay, still no entry here. I mean, that could just be a sign of very strong downtrend. We're just oof. All right, let's try. See if we get it. Get in. Wow. All right, fair enough.
Target filled.
It does touch the 1 to 1. Finish! I mean, the first thing I thought about was measure move, but I didn't think it'll happen with like one candle like this. Golly, that's strong. It made the 1 to 1. I made a $500 scalp on that trade with a first entry. So sick. I made money on the first entry. It's a miracle. It says I'm still in a trade somewhere. It says I'm still in a trade for some reason. I'm not sure why it says I'm still in a trade. Ah, I see. is because of gold. I see. We'll take the hit on gold. We'll take the $80 hit on gold. I think gold was worth it. It's such a strong push to the upside. You're thinking a little bit of follow through after this really big push. It doesn't give it to you. Let's see what I did wrong here. I don't have my trade copier on for gold or M&Q. You know what? All right, I should do all this again. I messed up. I should just skunk my gold trade. Now that we made our measure move on the 5-minute chart, I don't know what more this wants to do. It's such a strong push to the downside. It could just be a strong downtrend day today. I don't know. Gold looks like it has a homing missile to my stop loss. When you have like this strong of a bear bar closing beneath the 20 MA, you think you most likely will lose this trade. I guess. Wasn't bears? I don't know. It does hit the, the target, so this could potentially be a reversal here.
Target filled.
Oh, okay, another 500. I'll take it. Easy peasy. I mean, we had a fail second entry short. It's like a beautiful looking second entry short. Fail second entry short. This is exactly how you want it to look like. The second entry triggers and bounces off of 20 MA. It's just perfect, right? Multiple bull bars leading past beyond it. This is exactly how you want it to look like. Aesthetically, this is like one of the best fail second entry shorts I've seen. Comes off the measure move quite perfectly. I took it, made my scalp. Could have maybe made my 1 to 2. This pushes up higher. I'm happy with my 500. I made like a 1 to like 1.75, which is not bad. This may want to do the 1 to 2. Ooh, retest to break even first before anything. I mean, that happens 90% of the time, right? This happens 90% of the time. And I'm really keen on scalping now because, well, it makes the 1 to 2 without even retesting the break even. Beautiful. Strong. It's a strong move. Right, this close is above this close, also very strong move. The 5-minute chart prints a strong bull bar ending on its high, and if it has follow through, this could be a good buy on the 5-minute chart. I'm still in my gold trade. It's actually crazy how I'm still in this gold trade. I'm still in this gold trade, pandas. Isn't that a little bit wild? Is that a little bit wild? Is it just only wild to me? This could be the end of my gold trade, which is fine. All right, so now if I adjust this, technically it does fit some points. And it makes an undershoot here. All right. This is a little bit unnerving. I don't know. Looks like trading range maybe. What a bounce. Trading rangey behavior right now. Overlapping bars. Gold's just doing its thing. I kind of want to get out of this gold trade just because I kind of messed up on my trading here a little bit. I'm gonna get out of this gold trade. Can't never get out of it.
Target filled.
Okay, I'm out of my gold trade. Lost like $1 on that trade. Very cool. I fix my trade copy here. Okay, we are set. What? kind of nonsense is this? High or low here? It's very confusing, in my opinion. Very confusing, in my opinion. Gold might explode here. Second just short. That's a bar reversal though. Right in the middle of this potential trading range. This is gross, pandas. I'll just kind of stay away from this market right now. It's very confusing. As you can see, we're going above, below, right? Up and down on the 20 EMA. Um, I'll go short here. I just don't know. It is kind of creating an inverse cup and handle, or you could say inverse head and shoulders with this being a shoulder, but okay. We do have a couple strong bear bars here. I don't know. This could be a really strong push down. I don't mind missing it, but it's just too confusing for me. Multiple bear bars in a row. I don't like how much overlap we just had. Big up, big down, big up, big down. Could create like a broad channel right at the bottom of the channel, you know what I mean? Tough trade to take right there. Seeing this reversal back up. This first entry is a bunch of bear bars in a row. Unfortunately, I'm going to try here. And when I say unfortunately, there's a high chance I'm going to lose this trade. But with this many bear bars in a row, I got to just get in somehow. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bear bars in a row. Like, you just got to get in. Somehow, some way. Okay. Snaps back up, maybe. I'll come out break even on trade. I don't know what's happening here. Whew. I mean, 11 bear bars in a row. Like, I thought I just got to jump in and... I mean, I did make a little bit of bamboo there. But not much. It ends up actually hitting the target. 25 points. I came out break even in that trade, but it's kind of gross. I lost. During the large threshold. Stinks. 5-minute chart approaching the previous day's low. Could be an easy target. Could be a very easy target here. But we're doing it on the way where I don't like. Spiking channel, the channel is very tight. Also, it's on the bottom of another bigger channel. It's just hard. It's not that it can't go down, but if it does go down, it has a very high chance to retrace a little bit here before it really wants to make push down. Like that's a strong bear bar, ending on its low, first entry, but In the context right now, it's tough to take for me. It's a spiking channel coming off the top of the tight spiking channel, but grinding on the bottom of the bigger channel, if you know what I mean. So you got two things working against you. Yeah, you have like two things opposing each other. Just puts you in a wild place in terms of what to do. Just watching. Bob sucks. Time to lock in. Starbucks. Thank goodness for Starbucks Wi-Fi. Look at this. Look how close we were to the heinous key area, but we end up retracing because of the disgusting like price action we're in, the context we're in. I mean, I'll try whatever. Short off 20 MA. I mean, stupid. So much risk here. So much, $500 of risk. We're gonna bring it down to the previous day's close or low. If it doesn't get there, so be it. I will be a-okay with that. And almost tempted just to close the charts down if I lose this trade. Almost tempted just to close it down because it's getting very, very like unpleasant to see this price action for me. Hopefully we could just get there without much turmoil, but we'll see. It looks like it's making a straight
Target
shot.
filled.
Penis! Just testing the previous day's low with massive bear bars in a row. This is and this is becoming a stronger downtrend than I expected. You know what I mean? The downtrend is actually kind of crazy here. Wow. Ripping through previous day's low, which is a big mama trade. It's kind of crazy because if you look at the daily chart, it's we went above the previous day's high, and now we're trying to get to the previous day's low. Look at the daily chart right now. It's absolutely nutsos. Actually nutsos. Daily chart's insane to me. To actually break the previous candle's low on the daily chart, we have to get down here, just the extended trading hours, Globex session, including the Globex session. Sick, so sick. Okay. Hmm. Pandas, make sure you uh drop that GM in the chat, and also scout that like button. Also, 90% off Apex. Right now we're trading Apex accounts, intraday accounts, and the intraday. I chose intraday accounts because the activation fee is super cheap, $59, and it's just incredibly cheap for what it is. So, uh, and it's gonna be until like next week. So make sure to take advantage of it while it lasts. The activation fees are actually what's very expensive. Just flirting on this line. What's gold up to? Ooh, look at that skunk on gold. Beautiful. Ended up being the right decision. Do I still like a long on gold sometime? Actually, yeah. If we actually touch this close, if we actually bounce off of it, I've been much more interested. But we did make a new low here. Feels like entry short here will be pretty darn good trade in my opinion. Recruiting maybe another fail second entry short here on the 500 tick chart. Just watching. Don't got it set up yet. But you know what I'm eyeing? A fail second entry short here. Come to Papa. I'll be surprised if it gives it to me, actually. I'll be surprised if it gives it to me. I'll take it if it gives it to me, but geez Louise, like, that might be all I get there. That might be all I get right there. That might be the pullback. That might be all I get. I'm going to try here. Should have been patient, I guess. Should have been patient. I actually do get it the next. Can't freaking. Really. I thought I was eager to jump in there. I was very eager to jump in there. That was a dummy trade. Now we actually do get the setup I'm looking for. What? Okay. Now we actually do get the setup I'm waiting for. And if I just waited, I wouldn't have wasted that $300 on nothing trade. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this one. That's a bad follow through. Decent follow through here. I'm scared. I don't think this is gonna make the move I wanted to make. I don't like this doji bars. I don't like the doji bars, pandas. I'm telling you, I don't like the dojis. I mean, we want to make a 1-to-1 at least, right? Yeah, I don't like the doji bars. I didn't like the doji bars, pandas. Like I said, I didn't like the doji bars. I did not like the doji bars.
Target filled.
I'll take it. The reason why I'm being like so conservative with my take profits right now is because I'm on an intraday account. So I'm just trying to scalp everything. That's a 25-point scalp, and I'll take it. I'll take my 25-point scalp in one fell swoop, right? Like, there's no more guarantee in profit by taking profit, right? There's no higher probability of making profit by taking the profit. And I did not want this to reverse back down and take me out and making me lose $500 of threshold when I could just take threshold right there. And I'll be more keen to I'll be more keen to swinging once I get to static threshold. Once you get a static threshold, pandas, life becomes a lot easier on these intraday accounts. But because we're not there yet, I'm scalping. So I'm like scalping 25 points, which is $500 per scalp. It's just absolutely insane, in my opinion. It's a lot of money. Ooh, I kind of like this, pandas. Do I go long here? Do I go long in gold? I kind of like it. Really nice looking signal bar here. Let's see what gold does here for us. Right, and it ends up being a good take because my break even would be right here, and it probably the market will probably take me at break even before hitting my target, which is the 1-to-1. So that scalp actually made it so I made money on this trade instead of losing drawdown. I would have put my stop at break even there. It would take me at break even. In fact, it might even lose this trade now. Who knows? Golly. Do I like gold here? Lower high here, but above the 20 May. Hmm. This is not easy at this point. Second entry long, but it's wacky. Looks very wacky here. Like if you went long here, you're still in this trade because your stop loss is down here. Right, isn't that crazy? Right, your stop loss is down here. You're in this trade still, but you have to have suffered through this kind of drawdown and this price action. Yikes! That looks like it wants to go down. That looks like it wants to go down. Right, if I was long here and I saw this, I'd be very like I would be very uncomfortable. If I was long right now and I saw this, I'd be very uncomfortable. I'll be doing my 99.999% chance I'll lose this trade type speech right now. My rant. That's what I would be doing. Substance abuse says CPT. Yeah, unfortunately they stopped my affiliate. I announced that a while back, but it's like it's so stupid. They just that's why I don't really promote TPT that much anymore because they did all the affiliates very dirty. They basically took all the affiliates customers and said, you know what? They're already using our accounts. They're already using our product. We don't need affiliates anymore. Let's get rid of all the affiliate codes. They just did it on a whim, and I think that's That's very, very bad practice. In terms of their actual product, it's good still, but in terms of what they did to all the affiliates, I think is very, very like yeah, it is very. They did not act in good faith in that. That is very disgusting to me. So I don't promote them, but you're free to use them. It's just I don't really trade them very often on this on the stream. Disgusting. I can't believe that's just absolute vile that they did that. And it's just they just did it without like any shame. They're like, we got your customers. We don't need you anymore. This is terrible. This price action, like I said, if I saw this, made 25 points, I would be very uncomfortable if I was long here. You basically stopped out, and it might come back up now, but only after it stops you out first. That's the kind of day we might be having right now. We're doing pretty good. 1,500. First day on these accounts. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Doing pretty good. Uncomfortable is my maiden name. Your maiden name, not your middle name. It's your maiden name. That's wild. I never heard anyone say maiden name. I usually hear middle name. Is this like a Mandela effect? Has it always been maiden name? But I always thought it was middle name. Is this not some Mandela effect? Have I been wrong? Are we jumping in multiverses here? Is it maiden name or is it middle name? Oh, middle name. Okay, my sanity is still there. Maiden name is for the women's. Yeah, I thought maiden name is like the name you lose after you take on like your spouse's name. But I guess a male can have that. No, that doesn't make sense. Can it? Can a male have a maiden name? I thought it's just a name that you had before you change it. But if I ask this on Google, it's gonna be like, well, what is a male? Okay, it's called your surname, former surname for a male. For a woman, it's called a maiden name, but for a man, it's called a former surname. Okay, learned something new today. I didn't know that. Now I do. That's why I learned something new. That was a pretty good rhyme. This is getting absolutely uncomfortable. Is my former surname, sir? This price action untradeable. Am I in a trade right now? Oh, am I in gold? Oh, I entered gold. Shoot, I didn't realize that. I was like, why my balance is changing here? I think this is an okay trade here. We're risking $80 once again. Fib levels here. Not fib level, sorry. Risk reward levels here. This is a 1 to 2. Is this trade only worth it by taking the 1 to 2? Isn't it? Isn't that the case? Is this trade only worth it taking the 1 to 2? We have a inside pattern. We have a I pattern on the 5-minute chart forming here. And I like it going long because we're bouncing off of support. And we could come back to test a 20 EMA. I like it long here. Let's see if we can get some confluence on the smaller time frame. If we get a second entry long here, that'd be great. This might be a trade I might just take on the MNQ. What am I risking here on MNQ? MNQ trade. We're risking $100 on this trade to make $150, something like that. It's an OI pattern, right? Inside bar. Oh, we could lose this pretty quickly. Let's see. What's gold up to? I like the bar. It's a strong bull bar. I really needed to break like this trend line, which it has, but I need to stay above it. I'm in an MNQ trade that I. Oh, I'm getting crushed here. MNQ getting crushed. Smithereens here. Wow, the 15-minute chart. Interesting. I didn't realize the 15-minute chart looked like this. 15-minute chart also makes an inside bar set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear bars in a row. We got one bull bar in the sequence, and it's no follow through. I could get burned here on the 5-minute chart. It's fine. I'll take the hit. It is what it is. I knew the risk of the OI pattern here. $100 risk. Do I want to go long again? Not really. Like, this could be a strong downtrend day today, and who knows what happens here. This is how you manage. This is how you take this trade, though, right? You go long on the top side. If that triggers, then you take your stop loss at the other side of the short. Do I dare move this? If I move this, then what good is this setup if I move it? You know what I mean? If I just willy-nilly move this, then in my opinion, defeats the whole purpose of the setup. If I just willy-nilly move it, you know what I mean? Golly, this is crazy. I almost got stopped out, but I don't know what's happening anymore. I'll just tell you what, that's like a very bad reaction to have right when you enter long on the trade. The moment it enters, just snaps back down. That's not a good reaction. So I'm like still sweating here. I'm pretty sure I lose this trade, but it's the worst reaction to have, basically. Truly is the worst reaction to have right when you enter a trade. Just reverses on you. So, um, what can you do about it? We'll take the hit, move on with our lives, and be happy with it. It's an OII pattern, right? Outside, inside, inside, or sorry, outside, inside, inside. And we broke to the upside coming off a support and also a key area above, which is a 20 MA. I think I thought it was worth it. I thought it was enough there for me to try it. And I could be really wrong. So all I know is that if I lose this, I could care less. It's like 50 bucks. Or it's like 80 bucks, something like that. How much is this trade? How much risk am I risking here? Actually, 90. Let's just say $100. I'm risking $100 here. More or less. Gold looked kind of good, but now it looks stinky. Gold looked kind of good, but now it's stinky. I feel like I'm gonna lose on both my on both my micro trades here. Yeah, this is for certain gonna lose now. Like, there's no way it survives this. Yeah, so we lose $100 there. We may lose $100 here as well. This is not coming off a trend line for a short trade here. Could be an okay trade take to go short. Fair enough. And I'm gonna count all these as losses as well. What's my record right now? Let me check my record. So at this point, I was 3 and 4. No. What's my record today? I gotta start from the beginning. I believe I need to start from the beginning. No, that 3 4. This is 3 and 4. That made me 3 and 4. 4 and 4. 5 and 4. 6 and 4. 6 and 5. 7 and 5. I'm 7 and 5. Ooh, that's not good. 7 and 5 there. Not too shabby. Wow. So it does take me out, and it's just now it's just completely choppy. But there's not. I don't think there's anything I would have done different there. I just that's the trade, right? That's the inside bar trade, and it's not much you do different there. I did exactly what I was supposed to do, and I'm happy about it. Feels like an entry long here, but it's very choppy. Who knows what can happen? But it's also coming off our trend line, as you can see. Maybe a decent trade to go short here. I could switch it up, but where's the fun in that? Little drama, it's always good. I might end it here because it's getting very choppy now. It's getting insanely choppy. You can tell by the 5 minute chart. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row. And at that point, that's 30 minutes of just complete chop. And it's just not a good time. I'm not having a good time right now. I'm not having a good time. Feels like an extra short could trigger this to be a nice push to the upside here. Gold still dancing and prancing. A strong bull bar on the 2500 tick chart, but it triggers beneath the 20 MA, which means you can't take it. Well, it means I can't take it, or I don't want to take it. This is just pure chop right now, and I'll just completely stay away from this market. Your best trade here is to go short up here, and to come in with a and also to come in with a scale in. This is your best trade here, in my opinion, to go short right here. I could try. I could try. I could try to do it. I don't typically take limit order trades, but here we go. I don't like limit order trades just because of what it takes to make money on these. Um, Scaling in is always disastrous, potential disaster in my opinion. Scaling in, so let's just see what happens. And you know what? Like I have to scale in again, probably up here, and be comfortable with it. Be comfortable with it. At that point, that'll be $100, more or less $100 drawdown on this trade, and that's like the very difficult thing about limit order trading is you gotta learn. You have to be comfortable with very deep pullbacks. Thankfully, I'm trading the micros, so the deepest pullback I have is gonna be $100, $200 maybe. Yeah, I lost this trade. All good. It looked pretty good here. I'm not gonna lie. It looked decent because it made that new low, and I was like, all right, it made a new low. I guess I wanted to test the previous day's close before really moving. So we're gonna get hit here again. And I'm just scalping here. I'm going to take a halfway point of this range. I'm just going to take my profits here. And that's another bad thing about um, trading in trading ranges like this because your profits are very little. Like I'm risking 200 to make 50 essentially, like more or less. And I just don't like the risk rewards here for oh, we're dead. Yeah, we're definitely dead here. Okay. I'll just take the hit. Move on. So like the risk reward's bad. The probability is decently high, and that's how you make money in these, on these days. You have to have very bad risk reward, but high probability because you're scaling in, right? On a choppy day. If you're scaling in on a choppy day, then your probability is pretty high that you're gonna at least come out break even or make some profit. That's the whole idea of these choppy days, and it's the only way to reconcile them. We can't even get to halfway point here. I mean, it's pretty pathetic. It tapped off the halfway point for me. It is one tick away from hitting um my take profit. One tick away. One tick away again. I guess I'll just hold.
Target filled.
Okay. So we took a scalp there, and it was like a 25-point scalp. How much did we risk? Is a question. I sold here. We risked 27 points. So I risked more than I made, which is absolutely just stupid. Like you really don't want to enter trades where you're risking more than you make. But that's how you increase your probability. That's the only way to do it. And I would only really do this with micros. Like I would not be trading a mini there, and eating $500 of risk with the potential of this bull bar potentially just skyrocketing this. Like it's just too much risk, too risky. Too risky there, too risky to try that nonsense. Gold, I just took the hit on gold, and this is why you just stick with your stop loss and move on with your life. Ends up actually coming back to the bottom of this body of this candle. And that's why your best bet is to go short there, especially with trend. Now, do I want to go long here? Could be difficult because it could make a new low at this point. Right, the bottom of the range could be here, but with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overlapping bars in a row, you could probably buy with the limit order here. I'd rather wait for a good signal bar to buy at this point in this kind of disgusting price action. It's absolutely wild. All right, it's making expanding pattern now. making higher highs and lower lows. Just terrible. Worst price action you can imagine. And this is a good time to stop, in my opinion. This is a good time just to stop trading and turn off your charts and just go on with your day. Oh, it's a lower high on the 15-minute chart. No close beneath. There is a gap here as well. Wow. There is another gap on the regular trading hours way below here. I didn't even realize. It may try to get to that gap here. Wouldn't be surprised. Why not? Now it's hard to go to short here, even though you see this really strong move down. If you look to the left of the chart, it's just too confusing. Too much. You're too much in a range. It's a strong bear by any on its low, and everything in me would want to go short here, but the fact that the market cycle is king makes me know that I gotta let it go. Look, it makes a new low. Beautiful. Makes a new low. Beautiful. Bounces right off of it. So that's where I was like, maybe you can buy here, but this is your range. Instead of buying here, this is your range. Potentially make a new low, and that's exactly what it did. And people bought it there. But like I said, I would feel more comfortable if it made a bull bar near here somehow, and I would go long there. But obviously, the market is not doing that. What a bounce right off the bottom of this wick here, and having a hard time closing beneath the previous day's low, which to me shows that there is just so many limit orders here just buying this up that I'm not sure if it's going to have what it takes to really break through it. Look at this massive. I thought when you have a bull bar like this, you're thinking, granted, I think it was caused by news, but you're still thinking, there may be some follow through. And I guess gold has a habit of making these huge pushes up with zero follow through, huge push up, zero follow through. At this point, you look for these huge pushes up and then just look for a reversal. At this point, geez Louise. Golly. I mean, this is as choppy as you can get. Expanding pattern still in my opinion happening here, but now it's even wider. It's even stupider. It is even dumber than expected. Like what? I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bull bars in a row. These bull legs and bear legs can be very strong in trading ranges. The only way to really feel comfortable joining in this is you got to join in somewhere down here. If it's already up here, almost anything can happen. If it's already up here, almost anything can happen. 5 minute does create actually a strong bull bar to perhaps go long. So sick. High or low here, but do I love it? Not really. Coming after a bear bar like that. If anything, you're in the middle of the trading range and confused. Like I said, this is a good time to shut it off and move on with your life. And I think I'll shut it off at 11:30 here. I don't, not that like because I want to, but because there's just no reason to trade here, in my opinion. The market's shot at this point. Look at the 5-minute chart, Panos. I'm gonna stream till 11:30, but for all intents and purposes, this day is kaputs. Know what I mean, Panos? Look at it. All you need to see right now is the 5-minute chart, and that alone should be like red alarms blaring just from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bull bar reversing, bear bar reversing, bull bar reversing, bear bar reversing, bull bar reversing. It's just alternating, to red, green, red, green, red, green, bull, bear, bull, bear, bull, 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 blah, 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 blah. It's not a good time to trade. I'll just tell you this, it's not a good environment to trade right now. Quite disgusting. And I wish gold was showing me something different. Gold is just reversing down now, retesting this breakout area. Could find a bounce here, but we'll see. Go over the trades I took. You know what? This is a good time to do it because this is gonna be absolute trash and nothing's gonna happen here. We opened right here. I took this fail second entry long, thinking we'll come back to the bottom of this channel, and I lost it. But one red flag here, right? Fail second entry long, but before market open, which is a red flag. Then took the lower high. Lower high. You can call this an L1. Um, Mainly because this failed to reach the top here. And we printed this bear bar, and I thought this bear bar would have follow through. Follow through. Big bear bar to here. High of yesterday. Ahoy. Hoy hoy. Wait. Skip this trade because too far away from 20 MA. Second just short right off the 20 MA. Ends up being a beautiful trade there, actually. No, I mean, okay trade. Ends up being a good move, though. Going short here to fill the gap. Or, yeah, to basically fill the gap. This trade here has betrayed me so many times, though. It's not very reliable. Lower, high, near, gap, fill. That's why I took that trade. And first entry, just for kicks and giggles, and I always lose these. First entry. Say first entry. Always lose these. Always enter end of trade. It's a miracle. Every single time. It's absolutely bewildering. Go short here on a failed trap. Short on failed trap with trend. So I'm trying to go with trend on the failed trap. And red flags. Red flags still in channel. And support area. Go short again here on the second entry short on the higher time frame. This is a second entry short on double key areas on 2500 tick. And red flags, no confluence on 500 tick chart. That's your main confluence. And if failed, sets up a good long, good second entry long on 500 tick. Which is exactly what it did. This trade here, fail second entry long with trend below trend line, right? The channel, which is why I like that trade. Going to the key area, which was the previous day's close, which is what we got to. Ended up going much further, but we got to that first one. And plus, I got a scalp because I'm on that intraday. I currently have intraday threshold. First entry to measured move target on 5 minute with very strong bearish momentum. When I say very strong bearish momentum, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear bars in a row, and they are just strong bear bars. Scalp. Fail second entry long or short off of measured move target. And I'm scalping here. I only make money there with a scalp, in my opinion. Go short here, skunk that. Second entry short, skunk, not skunk, but this is a second entry short with trend. Second entry short and strong bear trend off 20 EMA. That's that. Oof, coming back to the top of this trading range. Crazy, 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 crazy. Bouncing off this breakout point. Interesting. Most likely trading range day. Look at this. Look at the 15-minute chart. Cannot close beneath the previous day's close. 5-minute chart cannot close beneath the previous day's low. Which I meant, that's what I meant on the 15-minute chart as well. No matter what, you cannot close below the previous day's low. Creating this crazy big trading range here. Feels like I just short here on the trading range, but it looks wacky, right? This is your first leg. This is your first pullback. First pullback is way beneath the 20 MA, so it's kind of weird. OI pattern coming back to the top trade, probably testing the 20 MA here, in my opinion. Just a massive trading range we've been stuck in for a very long time. And my last trade here is just a failed second entry short. Looking for a bounce off low of yesterday on RTH, regular trading hours. Right? This bounce, we bounced off the previous day's low on the 5-minute chart. I can mark it like this. Right, more or less. I put it here. We can see we bounce off of it, which is why I look for a reversal, look for a nice scalp. I may end up getting a nice scalp there. I might keep this on the chart because it is finding. I'd rather just use this because this is technically more accurate, but whatever. All right, expanding pattern, which is why it makes this very difficult. Mm. And we made a sub 10-second bar right here off the bottom. That is beautiful. If I was paying attention, I actually might have bought the higher low here. Actually, yeah. It ends up being a buy zone, right? Because you're saying there's 500 transactions, right? This tick chart, there's a volume chart and the tick chart. Volume chart actually um, makes a tick or makes I don't know, a move on the, or counts towards closing a bar, I guess. I don't know. With every contract, this tick chart does it based off every transaction. Just a big difference. So you're saying that there's 500 transactions that happen in less than 10 seconds right here at a double bottom area, and ends up being a nice pushback up. So what significance is this? Is that most likely we'll have institutional buyer. 1 second. All right, pandas. We're going to end it here. Thanks for joining, everybody. We're at 1400. Beautiful day for trading for us. Had a nice move to the downside, which we took advantage of as much as possible. So, pandas, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. And as always, happy trading. Bye.